Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Michael Smitty already in the house. Stop by. Also, Sean Crawley. What's going on, guys? Hey, Coach Sean, Ray, Punkylicious, All the Hills Nation. Beat the pack. Hey, Smitty, let's get it. Big game against our rival. Honoring 93 team today. My favorite team. What's the team? What a team. What a team. What a team.
Florida State really affected Pitt's offense today.
Yes, sir. We really need to get this win. We go far in our quest to win the ACC first of all, and then move on in the postseason. So right before this game gets started, once again we'll take a look at matchup predictor, which really doesn't mean anything really. You got to play the game. It's giving North Carolina 66.1% chance to win this one. State 33.9. You look at the records of the teams. Conference records are exactly the same, 5-3. The Wolfpack is 15-4 overall. Carolina's 13-6 overall. Looking at State is the winner of the last four. State beat Duke, Virginia Tech, Miami, Georgia Tech. Now we got Carolina today. State before that 4-game winning streak, they lost to Clemson, who is number 1 at the top of the conference. Make sure they're still at the top of the conference. Yep, Clemson is 7-1. Gosh, State's still down near the middle of the pack, just like Carolina. But yeah, before that, they were on a 3-game winning streak, beating Louisville, Vanderbilt, and Furman. Make sure you guys can hear me. What's up, Ray? Ray in the house today. What's going on, guys? Yeah. Hoping we can hope we come out and play today. You know, guys, I always put my hat and my coat on defense. Because if you can play defense, if you can stop other teams from scoring, then you got a great shot at winning. All right, so let's hope that the Tar Heels come out playing defense, and that our regular guys who score keep scoring, and let's see if we can get our other guys who should be scoring today. Love, but I mean, Love is streaky. You know, it was that the game before last, he didn't really score until the end of the game. But yeah, keep playing defense until that breaks, and I think we'll be okay. They got T. Smith, probably their main guy right there, 19.1 points per game. And then Jay Clark with the rebounding, 7.3. Smith also has the 4.7% assist for State. Let's see. State hate and Miami and Pitt open up some more. We win. Let's get rivalry week. Let's get a rivalry win. Missed the last game, coach. Yeah. I had a basketball game, and got home late. I knew I was, so I wasn't sure. I didn't even have a thumbnail posted for that game, and I was like, if I get home and it's near the beginning, I go ahead and just have a pop-up stream, but it was like they were already in the halftime. I mean, into the second half, so I just decided to watch that game, and we got the win. That's all that matters. Glad you guys were looking for me, though. What's up, Hills family? North Carolina State has looked good this year. Hopefully, we can stop them. Yeah, they definitely have looked good. We just got to come out as you know, as we all know the deal. We know the deal. We know what we need to do. Got to come out and play good defense and make good decisions. Hit our free throws, get rebounds. That's it. I mean, to me, I think our offense is going to come one way or the other. If we're going inside out to the big man, Davis, he is he's pretty consistent. You know what I'm saying? And he's a guy that I think if you've watched him enough, I think he's learned how to take over when he needs to take over. He gets to his spots and he gets his points. So he and Armando, I'm glad Armando, that injury he had a couple of games ago, didn't keep him out. But, you know, he and Armando are pretty consistent. So we get a few more points from other guys off the bench. Like the last game, my gosh, what did we score? Like 20-some points off the bench. That was outstanding. And who knows? Tonight might be Love's night. Might be Love's night. If he's not hitting outside, go to the basket, Love. But make sure you play defense. Don't let that your woes on offense keep you from playing defense. You gotta buckle down on defense, man. Not only him, the whole team. Just buckle down on defense. Also, we had Nance back the last game, so that's good too. I saw Tyler Nickel got a little playing time the last game. So that's going to help us in the long run. It's going to help us in the long run. This season may not go like we want it to, but the future of the Heels basketball is looking bright with all the new recruits. We got got the kid that will be on campus 2024. And what was he? Number 2. All right, here we go. Carolina gets the tip.
Those are wearing some retro unis from the 1960s and R.J. Davis.
They're going inside out first. Get it to the big man. Ooh. Right hand hook goes for Baycock, and Carolina picks up full court man to man. To Quavion. State comes down, misses. Everybody runs away from the rebound, but Davis gets it up court to Leaky Black. Now back to Love. Leaky Black finds the big fella under the basket. Come on, let's go. Don't worry about that. He thought he was fouled. Long 3 by LaQuavion. Misses. Rebound. Baycock. He's still talking to the refs. Shut up and get down there and play, son. No harm. We'll get it back. Davis finds Leaky Black. Takes the early 3. Is off the mark. Rebound State.
Leaky Black, he's better shooting the 3 West, but I don't know that you want him firing away that early in the shot.
5 of his last 18 after the miss there. The Ole Miss transfer is
They get it to the big guy, number 30.
DJ Burns is the Big South Player of the Year a season ago.
And he's big.
And look at he and Baycock and Armando stripped.
Let's go, Baycock. Stop talking junk and let's go. He probably been talking junk to Baycock too. You know, these guys play each other in the summer. Davis gets deep, has to get that out to Love. Love thought about a 3. Crossover dribble. Now he gets it back out to Davis. 14 on the clock to shoot. Davis step back 3 is off the mark. These guys are going to have to settle down. They're going to have to settle down because, you know, they know each other. Probably play each other in the summer.
this we talked about the matchup. Who's going to guard Baycott? Who's Baycott going to guard? Well, these guys are guarding each other, and Baycott trips away. One of the things early for North Carolina was, I don't know that
18:03.
wants them to be so three-point.
2-0 is the score to Quavion. Excuse me, that is number 0. I don't know if that's Smith. Hand off to Love. Baycott tries to drive. He is fouled on the play. That's going to be on Burns.
Of course, their head coach is 50-year-old Kevin Keats, a native of Lynchburg.
Ron Duffney, what's going on, Ron? Ron Duffney, what's going on?
Knows all too well the history of NC State, North Carolina.
All right, they're not going to put the.
December of 2020.
All right, so we're going to have to really look at. Going to have to go play by play. They're not. They don't have the my graphics up here today.
And 8 of the last 9 in this long-standing series that's almost 110 years old.
Carolina moving the ball, tries to get it down to Nance, and Nance is held. So that was DeQuavion Smith 0. Joyner is number 1. Score is 2-0. It's Carolina's ball. They get it into Baycott. Baycott now decides to get it back out to Davis. Back down to Baycott. Baycott pulls up. It's short. Rebound to Quavion. He goes all the way to the end, coast to coast on the Tar Heels. Let's go now. Love between the leg dribble, gets it back up top. Yeah, but he got the ball way up top. Turnaround jumper by Nance is no good. Rebound, Baycott, and he puts it in, and he's fouled on the play. Carolina in the old school uniforms.
The foul is on junior Greg Gant, his first.
Wes, Armando Baycott is just a relentless offensive rebounder. Burns
That's just moving without the ball, baby. That's how you rebound. You move without the ball. Never stand behind guys and watch the shot go up. You move when the shot is in the air. Well, it takes so long for young people to learn that.
They've been in past years, but Baycott is just relentless.
Baycott steps up to the line and hits his free throw.
NC State 2, actually Turquavion Smith 2.
Baycott gets about 10% of North Carolina's missed shots as offensive rebounds.
Smith brings the ball down, gets it over to Joyner. It's a State screen set.
Up against Smith, that ought to be a fun matchup.
Uses a Gant screen.
So you can lay off.
That's Gant, number 23. They get it to Gant. Spin move is lost. Davis comes out there with it. He slows it down, gets it to Nance. They find Leakey. Leakey off again. Leakey is called for the foul. No, Leakey, let's go, baby. Leakey's shooting it from the wrong side. He likes that left side over there.
On the floor today for both schools, as you might expect.
It's not that Leaky Black can't make a three. In ACC play, he's now 6 out of 25, so he can make them, but I'm just not sure I'm a fan of the early shot clock threes by Leaky Black.
Ebenezer Dewana was on the floor for a heartbeat.
All right, so the score is 5-2, 16-24
and we get our
on the clock.
Ernest Ross.
Baycott has an offensive lineman guarding. Yeah, Burns is he is a ton. Speaking of Burns, he has the ball right now. Baycott guarding him, leaning on him.
DJ with the left hand.
Misses, rebound Nance. Gets it to Davis out of there, dribbling with his head up. They find Love, long three is off. Come on, Carolina, let's go. Keep going inside out.
Now 8 of his last 33 from 3.
Stop shooting, bro. Get to the basket.
Ross tees up a 3.
Ross open for 3 for State, and he sinks it. It's tied up.
Makes him 12 of his last 14 from the floor.
What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. Welcome to G-Daddy Media. North Carolina State and North Carolina rivals. In-state rivals. It's tied up. Davis finds Leaky Black. Leaky Black is going to the basket now. Finds Nance for 3, and it's good.
That's a really good job by North Carolina. You get the ball inside, that time to Nance rather than Baycott, but it forces the defense to collapse, and you get an open three-point shot.
There we go. We have the update now. 13 people in the house. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit that like button.
6'11" Pete Nance fires away from
Jaquavion off with the jumper.
He's got 4 here early.
Make sure you hit that like button. I'm trying to get 20 likes tonight. Love takes another 3. Love misses another 3. But coach is not going to take him out and say, hey, Love, start shooting them threes. He's out of bounds. All right, everybody is playing a little bit, just a little bit tight,
We got guys standing behind the line. Ernest Ross.
Ross, 24 for 3.
Pete Nance for the Tar Heels lead by 3.
All right, so we have our first time out. What do you guys think, ladies and gentlemen? Ron definitely go State. Well, Ron, at least State has a North Carolina as a prefix, if I said it right, in front of the word State. So, all right, let's update the score right here. All right, has the makings of a good game so far.
HelloFresh has everything from family-friendly meals to fit and wholesome, quick and easy options like this 25-minute black bean and pepper quesadilla.
Here we go.
Step instruction with perfectly pre-measured ingredients that makes cooking super easy.
Carolina lead right now, 8-5.
When it's all said and done, HelloFresh always has my back in helping me and my family's busy schedule.
Go to HelloFresh.com/TV22 for up to 22 free.
Caleb in popsicle mode. Come on, guys, knock it down. He is definitely cold. Gotta foul Fat Boy out. Yep. Defense, push the ball and play inside out are the keys to win the game. Well, every game. You're right. You're right, Ray. If we could just figure to do that every game. I don't know why we get off the we get we get off the that should be the plan, but we just get away from it. Get away from it. Look, Baycott is smart enough now that if he's being double teamed, he'll kick the ball out. You just be ready to shoot it when he kicks it out. So go inside out. Go inside out, you know. Definitely don't come down. Just like the whoever that commentator is, and he was speaking of Leaky Black taking early shots, shooting those threes. But they also mentioned that Caleb Love is now, I think they said 8 for 32 now, or 8 for 36 now. He'd be 8 for 38 from behind the 3-point line. But he's still shooting them and way beyond the 3-point line too. Taking a look at this could be good. All right, so Carolina, our boys we've taken six shots from the 3-point line. We only hit 1. Caleb and Leaky Black have taken 4 of those shots. I meant 2 apiece, yeah. All right, Dunn comes in the game, handling the ball for the Heels. I really would like that ball to get in Davis's hands, and it finally does.
It's had its moments, it's had its players, it's had its coaches.
Dunn drives, gets it down to Baycott. Burns on him. Dunn for a long 3. That's off. State comes out of there with the rebound.
I don't mind that one so much. Smith
Ball's lost out of bounds.
Turned over by Wolfpack, and that's their 4th.
Yeah, that's 7 out of the 12 field goal attempts for
Yes.
North Carolina.
Lost by
That
Smith.
have been a three-point
Got a little bit out of control there.
Inside.
What's up, Ruth?
And that time, Traquavion Smith stopped himself, losing the ball. That's now 4 turnovers for North Carolina State.
And Carolina's got to start taking advantage of these turnovers. Davis picks the ball up, gets it to Leaky Black.
Difficult for them to throw it inside to Baycott.
State way out, playing man-to-man. Baycott picks his dribble up, finally gets it to Davis. Davis drives, scoop, layup. Can't make it, but he's fouled on the play. Any active shootings will go to the line.
Wes, one of the things I think that Armando Baycott can do is if he catches the ball on the outside and North Carolina clears a little room for him, I think he can drive by DJ Burns.
And we saw a sequence a moment ago where I thought that was kind of what the objective might have been. Here's R.J. Davis at the line.
Way to go, Coach, on pulling love from the game. Yeah, I mean, you know.
65 of 74 on the year in the first report.
He has a hard time pulling them out, boy. I tell you that. And I don't know. You know, look, I love. You know what I'm saying? But if you take him out when he's not scoring, it's not like you're losing a lot of anything, because whoever goes in there is definitely going to play defense as well or better than he does. So if he's not scoring for you, you know, what else does he do? Think about it. Smith pulls up behind the three-point line and he sinks it.
No, I think they're just fine, right?
8-10 is the score. Again, Dunn brings the ball down the court. Looks like Carolina's going to run the same play. Screen set by Davis. Screen and roll set by Baycott. Now Davis drives. And it is stripped away. Traquavion comes out of there with it. 12:53 on the clock. Whoa, long three. Rims out. Nance comes down with the rebound. I don't think any of these coaches are saying, hey, this is the offense I want you guys to run. And it's a steal. Joyner tries to hit the layup, and they're going to say Dunn fouled him.
Tommy Morrissey, and the foul is going to be called on Dunn. Joyner gets credit for the steal in the basket.
I don't know why, Coach. I don't know why Dunn's bringing the ball down anyway. Like, I got you.
But Joyner's a really good defensive player.
I got you guys. You were trying to run a specific play. He must have just touched that little touch on the back with his hand, I guess.
Let that one go.
Because that right there looked clean, bro.
Joyner, 80% at the line.
And State goes up
Back in front
by 1.
Point trip.
So Carolina has not taken advantage of the turnovers that State has committed. And they go up by 1. 12 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. Thank you all for being here. It's just Punkalicious. What's up, Punkalicious?
Trimble, I think, is in the game to guard Traquavion Smith.
And thank you, Punkalicious.
Trimble noted for his defensive.
Yeah, guys, hit that like button. Trying to get 20 likes tonight. Davis brings the ball down. Tries to get it into Baycott. Turns it over.
Carolina turnover. That's 2 in a row.
Smith, a floater. It's good. And State goes up by 3. Dunn finds Trimble.
Trimble now against the sophomore Smith.
And State is extending their defense out.
Hand check call on Traquavion Smith.
And that foul was on Smith. He's upset about it.
From Jeff Clark. It's the first on the sophomore from Greenville, North Carolina, and 5 now on the
Now, this will be interesting what coach is going to do about this. State.
That's supposed to be a foul.
State is bringing their defense out.
We're going to get our first look at contrast fouls. And here's Carolina now.
All right, Carolina. Carolina is using the bigs today. They get it into Trimble. Love back in the game.
So they have used a lot of different lineup combinations recently.
They get it down to the big man, and they clear out for him. And Ebenezer is called for a foul, and then we're going to timeout.
The power company of the pack
media timeout.
has pushed NC State to a 3-point
I think it's a media timeout. Come on, Carolina, let's go. Number one, we gotta stop Traquavion. Got to stop Taquavion going coast to coast on us. We got to make him turn. He doesn't want to give the ball up. We can shut him down, get that ball out of his hands, and that's going to fare well for us. All right, guys, we got a timeout on the court. More sloppiness, turnovers. Yeah, that I've seen that from both teams, but that is plaguing us. And I'm about to just think that that's just going to be part of our team right now. That's part of who we are. And hopefully we can, have a few games there at the end where we're not sloppy, where we take care of the ball. All right, so 10-13 State. Change this score for you guys. I know this State extending their defense out has they're coming way out. It's either that or Carolina is starting their offense way out. But actually it wasn't at the beginning of the game. They were able to get it down to Baycott easily. So State's picking us up way high. So we're gonna have to we gotta go by that, I guess. Definitely can't pick up your dribble and make passes from the top. We're gonna have to keep our dribble to run the offense. Number one, I think. Ref calls it. Is calling it tight. Yes, Sean. I just hope they're consistent with their calls. Three-point shooting, Tar Heels 14.3%, 1 of 7. State at 50%. State right now out rebounding us. They do have more turnovers at 4. Carolina has 3. We definitely got to turn that rebounding around. What about free throws? Both teams are 100%.
Into the ball game is L.J. Thomas. He wears number 4 for the Pack. State on an 8-0 run to get to the three-point lead. Here is Thomas, freshman from Plant City, Florida, who's had 10 or more minutes in each of the last 4 for Coach Keats.
This is Ross with the ball. This is Joyner going one-on-one. Ooh, sets him down, but he misses. Baycott bringing the ball across half court. Finds Trimble. Coach calls a play. They are extending that defense up. Gets it to Baycott. Style saves it. Grab it, Baycott. Grab it, baby. That ball goes out on Ebenezer. I know that's not his last name. Right, Carolina going to run the line defense, baseline inbound play. They're getting into Armando. He wants to take the baseline. Now he got rid of his triple threat because he dribbled. Love behind the back. Finds Trimble. Trimble drives. He loses it. Up to Quavion. Coast to coast again. No box out. And Ross puts that in. Carolina now down by 5. And State picking up Carolina full court. Hey, we better meet this energy. We better meet the energy.
ball inside to Baycock.
Armando
Baycock is way down. Trimble not going to shoot outside.
Now here's
Gets it to Baycock. Clear out.
Back over the right shoulder.
Baycock misses.
He was off balance.
Yeah. Good job by DeWan at the post.
Rebound, I think this is Marcel.
Marcel.
Long three is good. And State is on a serious run.
For the Pack on the 48th triple of the year by Casey Marcel. And Kevin Keats'
Love brings it across
won 4 straight.
half court.
2 on the road in the ACC. And those 2 road wins.
Right now, our only score. I can't pick your dribble about that, man. They're extending it too high.
Well, they have really ratcheted up the defensive intensity. Right?
Definitely ratcheted
Slowed the
it
game, I think, a little technical
Love.
on the defensive end, but no longer.
Styles and
Finds
three.
Styles for 3. Styles can't score, but Baycock gets a rebound, sticks it back in.
Offense. Just shoot it and let Armando Baycock go get it.
13
Don't
to 2
reach,
run
don't
for
reach,
NC
Trimble.
State. Holding to a 6-point
State
lead.
brings it across half court. This is to Quavion. Screen set. Floater.
There's a runner. Smith can't find it.
I guess that is called a runner.
He's got
16 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. Love did his little dance. Handed to Dunn. Dunn way off.
Griffiths and Ross collects.
That was a great job by DeWan. He didn't even try to get that rebound.
Yeah,
All
he just
was
boxed
worried
out.
about was blocking Baycock off the board, and he managed it.
Coach calls the play for State.
Foul on Ross.
Quavion is fouled. That's on Trimble.
Trimble.
0 against 0.
It's going to be on Seth Trimble here, Dan, out in the midcourt area. It'll be his first. And 3.
And now Coach gets most of the starters back out there.
Saturday on ACC Network. 1 o'clock Eastern time.
Baycock takes a break. Dunn comes
Then at
out.
3 o'clock, Duke is in Atlanta, presented by Food Line to see Georgia Tech. You'll also get to see Florida State and Clemson in Tallahassee, presented by Subway, and then Bonner and I'll be with you from Blacksburg for the Orange and the Hokies.
Burns back out there.
Quadruple header
He
on
has
ACC Network. Burns spins. That
Ooh.
scores. Left hand move. DJ Burns.
He scores.
But Nance just not strong enough.
Yeah,
to
he's
get it out
not.
there. Baycock-
Nance is not strong enough or big enough at all to stop Burns. Now Nance with the ball at the top. Finds Davis.
The Baycock field goal.
Davis
Bit of a drought.
trying to get to his spot.
Foul on LJ Thomas.
And it looks like the refs are going to be calling it tight consistently.
Happening here is the referees are
Stop
trying to
reaching.
control tremendous physicality out on the perimeter. These guys are fighting through screens. The guards are pushing at one another.
20-12 is the score. Carolina trailing
North Carolina State.
North Carolina State by 8.
Warriors are in the 1-1.
Here's Davis, whose only points have come at the line. First of the 1-1 is good for
And he gets the first of the 1-1.
He doubled his stats a season ago in Hubert Davis's first year. What he did in 21. But for me, Dan, this is the guy, when healthy, that's the outside to Baycock's inside. No question.
Yeah, he is definitely the guy. All right,
Sounds pretty good.
Over his last
Carolina 100% from the line.
He had some problems with his shooting hand early, but he's over those now.
4 games of 20 or more, including 27.
And trailing by 6.
Carolina may need to find a 20-point guy and then some.
So Joyner dominating the ball again on this possession.
And there's a turnover. Leaky Black with the steal and the slam at the other end. Got to get back on defense, though. Carolina 16, State 20. 7 minutes, 35 seconds to go. So Quavion does not want to pass the ball, guys. Nance, give it up. There you go. All right, he gets it to Davis. Davis comes out.
Kick out for
Don't you shoot that, Leaky Black. That's what everybody in the stands is saying. Davis drives, gets to a spot. And the three-point basket is good. Carolina on the comeback. 1 point down now, 20-19 with 7 minutes. And there's another loose ball on the court.
10-second violation.
10-second violation. That's just as good. That is just as good. Defense, ladies and gentlemen. Defense.
The defense, Dan, sparks this. And Leaky Black, defense to offense.
This
Wolfpack leads. Back to Chapel.
All right, so we had a timeout on the court. Carolina with a run, and you know, I know you guys, you know what I'm going to say, exactly what the commentator just said. It was the defense. Got to ratchet up that defense. Got to play defense, even if you're not scoring. Simply because defense turns into transition baskets. Defense turns into offense. Yeah, Sean, just hope. Yeah, let's go. Pick up. Yes, sir, coach. Yeah, defense. Sean Crawley in the house. Ray in the house. Punky Licious in the house. Ruth Close in the house. Ron Duffney in the house. He's going for state. And Michael Smitty. Thank you guys for being here. And I thank you guys for hitting that like button. All right, 10 likes. That is not bad at all. 11 likes. Thank you guys so very much. All we need to do is get 9 more.
Felt leg pain, restlessness, cramps, tingling, swelling, numbness, itchiness, or coldness? Then you need the new, clinically proven laser-side Pro. The natural circulation.
All right, so maybe Carolina has figured out. Right now, we got to play defense. The offense will definitely come eventually. State's definitely extending their defense out to like mid-court. As soon as Carolina comes out mid-court, they're extending their defense. We're going to have to keep our dribble, I think. Just keep your dribble. You can't pick up the ball and try to run the play out top because everybody's extended. As soon as you pick that dribble up, they're denying the pass. That's what's slowing the offense up. So you're going to have to keep your dribble. Our guards got to keep their dribbles to run the play, eventually get it down to Baycott, and State goes down to a double team. We'll be able to run what we plan. Here I am acting like I've been in the huddle. I've been at practice. I know what we're running. Earl Lyles, what's going on?
You know, you need to get as many quad one wins as you can. The Wolfpack, that's what they're looking at, just trying to pick up one of those. Those are, you know, the 27 in the net. Well, that's nice, but how many quad one wins do you have? They've got 3. This would be 4.
Love all the way through.
Love, come on, baby. What are you doing?
Davis finally comes up with it and launches with the shot.
Fake shot by Davis. Love drove the baseline and really didn't have any place to go. Almost threw that away. Davis saves it. Throws up a prayer, banks off the glass, and goes in for 3. Leaky Black on to Quavion. Rebound. Shot is missed by Quavion. Rebound.
Has really been forcing things, and now I think Smith picks up a foul.
That's at least 2 on Smith then. He may be getting a little frustrated. But he drives, he misses that shot, and no foul was called.
It's something very similar to this. The shot clock's running down. You're at half court. You launch 3.
Baycott comes out of there with the rebound, and I think Smith maybe even accidentally fouled Davis.
Smith, the first NC State player with 2. R.J. Davis.
And Davis back at the line.
The maestro of the comeback for Carolina. And the free throw on the
It's his free throw.
I thought, as I said, Wes, I thought
this team needs intensity for 40 minutes.
And the Wolfpack turned it over a couple of times, and you take bad shots and turn it over, particularly when you're on the road. You let the other guys get rolling.
All right, score is now 23-20. Carolina has come back.
And Davis hits them both.
Davis hits them both. Now Carolina picks up full court.
2 threes and 6 of 6 line shooting.
This is going to be Joyner with the ball to Quavion Smith on the bench right now. Burns comes up to set a screen. Now Burns has it, gets that over to, I think it's Marcel.
Trying to help.
Back down to Burns.
DJ with Baycott defending.
Thomas needs to get out of the way so Burns can have some room to operate.
Oh, and he's fouled and he hits it.
One for DJ Burns. And Armando Baycott's going to draw his first. That's 4 on Carolina.
Yeah, I think that was good defense. Let's see at the end. Looks like he sort of reached a little bit for the block. The refs calling everything. That I think he may have hit him on the wrist. Joyner, excuse me, that's Burns. Completes the the old-fashioned three-point play. Carolina gets it in. It's a man-to-man full-court press. Once you get that ball in, all your offensive teammates just go down the court and the defense follows you. Love gets it down to Baycott, spin move. He tries to throw it off the glass. Doesn't work. Rebound State.
It's just hard to create the kind of room you want.
Joyner finds an open number 14 in the corner. It's off, but rebound by Leaky Black.
Shoot that one, Wes. Normally that's an easy one from
Now Davis brings it down the court.
On the corner 3 is Casey Morcell.
Davis
trying to
going off the screen of Baycott, finds Love, takes another 3, misses another 3. And do we have anybody else that can come off that screen and shoot that 3? Nobody on the court except if we run that play for Davis. Marcel drives. Turnaround jumper is off the mark. Marcel goes over the back of Davis. He's called for a foul.
4:52 to play.
23-24 is the score. 4 minutes and 52 seconds left on the clock. Carolina in the lead by 1.
Part of what we're doing on Sunday, January 29th. Louisville and Syracuse get our coverage started at noon. Then number 13 Duke at Florida State at 2 o'clock, presented by Food Lion. And then, of course, the rest of the afternoon, you'll get North Carolina visiting Clemson at 4.
23.
And then the Commonwealth Cup on the line in women's basketball. More Kenny
And Carolina in the bonus. Going to go to the line every time
It's at 6 o'clock.
for the next 4 minutes.
Women's basketball on ACC Network. Always available on the ESPN app.
25 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm Coach Gary. This is Carolina versus North Carolina State.
14 of Carolina's 26 here in the first half.
And 8 of them have come from the free throw line.
Yep.
Now Carolina picking up at half court just like State is doing against them. Hey, give it back to them. See how they like it.
Defensively against them as well.
Yep.
12 seconds to shoot.
Leaky Black.
They get it down to Burns, being guarded by Baycott. Now Burns is going to have to do it himself. Spin move.
The left-hand move
Ooh,
for DJ
he's a skilled big man.
7 for the big fella from Rock Hill. NC State to within 1.
He scores.
Joyner gambling.
Joyner all over Davis. They find Baycott. Backdoor is good. Play works to perfection. Carolina 28, State 25.
Well, he's really been something, Wes. Joyner, that's under heavy defensive pressure. Joyner's been all over.
Joyner trying to find somewhere to go with the ball. Finds the big man. Again, this is Burns.
Heels by 3. Burns back at it, and Baycott.
Oh, come on, ref. That's not a good thing right there. Because I was hoping Burns was just a big guy and, he was just there for a defense, but he's pretty skilled offensively. And Baycott can only do what he can do. And if the ref's going to call that right there, I didn't see him reach, but if he did reach, the ref's going to call that, then Baycott could get in trouble. Who else will we put on him? Nance can't handle him. Nance can't handle him. We're going to have to do who was it? I think it was Sean, maybe Ray. Ray said we gotta foul that big guy out of there. If we don't foul him out of there, I mean, we only got one guy that can guard him. That's Baycott. Unless we double team him. then that just means we're definitely going to have to rotate like crazy offensively if he gets the ball out of the double team. Patrick McQueen, what's going on? What's going on, Patrick McQueen in the house? All right, so we got a timeout on the court. Timeout on the court. Let's update the score. And then we'll take a look at the box scores. See who's doing the scoring for each team. Yeah, guys, I am working on getting a streaming deck, and this updating scores will be much better, much quicker. But I will eventually, and I'm doing it from whatever proceeds I get from these streams right here, guys. So thank you, Moses McCowan, for the last super chat. I think it was a super chat donation of $1.99. I appreciate it. All right. All right, for North Carolina State, Burns has 7. He only has 1 personal foul. Smith has 7. Marcel 3. Joyner 3. Off the bench, Ross with 5 points for the Wolfpack. For North Carolina, Baycott has 7. He has 2 fouls. And with 3 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock, I'm pretty sure coach is going to have to take him out. No need to leave him out there. Nance has 3. Leaky Black has 2 points. Davis has 16 points. And that is it. No points off the bench for North Carolina. Thank goodness for Davis.
Well, R.J. Davis has made a couple of threes. He only has 1 2-point basket. He's got 8 free throws. He's been very active. He's also been really good so far on the.
Wright State will have the ball under their own basket. They get it into Joyner, and they're going to have the freshman on him. He spins. Oh, double move. And State loses the ball, but that's going to be called interference?
Basket interference on the Wolfpack. Yep.
Yeah, on the Wolfpack.
Yeah, the ball was in the cylinder, and Ross, he didn't mean to. The ball just slipped out of his hands. And
boy, he was gonna. I think that was Ross. He was gonna tear the rim down on that.
And Burns is a very
and now Carolina lets Love bring the ball up the court on that turnover by the Wolfpack. Carolina leading by 3. They get it. So Williams up top, give and go. He can't score. Excuse me, not Williams. It's Washington. Washington, I'm sorry.
3-point Carolina lead. They're up on 3 minutes to play.
Joyner picks up his dribble.
We also see Breon Pass, the sophomore from Reidsville.
I think this is number 10, Breon Pass.
For the first time.
The best offense is going to get it to Burns.
And here it is with Washington.
Marcel, they get it down to Burns.
The big man. Burns backs him all the way.
Burns all the way to the basket. He's just too big, ladies and gentlemen. He's a big guy, but he is skilled.
He went down and double teamed.
And only has 1 foul.
He just operated.
Yeah, we definitely need to get him out of there, especially if we're not going to double team.
Every time you see him live,
Leaky Black drives. He's fouled on the play.
a shooter he is and understanding where he is on the floor. There's a Wolfpack foul on Ross. That'll be his first.
Yeah, hey, we're going to have to double team real quick and get that ball out of his hands. The only thing, man.
Uses his pivot foot.
Because it ain't no way. Who can stop him?
Great touch.
I don't think Washington can do it.
Leaky Black at the line to shoot 2.
Well, Leaky Black goes to the line.
He's got the steal and dunk for his only point.
Leaky Black at the line, pigeon toe.
Yeah, the first one good.
It's the first one. I got a statement to say, but I won't say it till after this
put DJ Burns
right
out there
here.
for more minutes. I remember
Carolina up by 2 minutes and 36
there was
seconds.
some concern, but Burns has responded since the Dusan Mahorsic injury, Dan.
And I think Carolina is 100% from the line right now. That is what's keeping them in the lead.
He's told us he wanted to play about 20, 25 minutes a game.
Joyner brings the ball down. I don't think we're going to see Taquavion or Baycock. So now they switch. There's a double team. And there's a rotation I'm saying we're going to have. Because if we can't rotate, that's what's going to happen.
Ball movement by the Wolfpack rewarded.
And Burns is not going to get an assist for that.
Got to get the ball in. They get it in clear.
Great ball.
Now Davis brings the ball down the court.
State after the ball came out from down low.
Tied at 30. Davis tries to follow.
Oh, turnover.
Pats his chest.
Saw that come in because Davis was going to decide whether he was going to drive or not.
That Love was going to go to the corner where there was an opening, and Love didn't see the opening, and he went the wrong way.
That score is tied up, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it's going to be tonight. Joyner drives.
For Carolina stays there. The drive by Joyner, last touch by Burns.
And it was last touch by, I think, by Joyner.
Again, we've got amazing fans across
Not Joyner, but by Burns.
We need your help.
And State's picking up full court.
Sport from your perspective. Snap a pic, take a video.
Carolina gets it in. They will clear, and Love will bring the ball down against Joyner.
95 seconds.
Oh my gosh, another turnover.
A lot of error there.
Not a great pass. I'm not going to blame that on the pass. We'll just see. Maybe they'll show the replay and we'll see.
It was a very bad bounce pass. You can't throw a bounce pass at
Hey,
somebody's
I didn't say it. It was not a good bounce pass, says the commentator.
Last time they got the ball, the Wolfpack drove the ball to the basket without Burns touching.
Joyner being guarded by Love. Screen set.
Here is Joyner. Out front,
Ross all the way to the basket. Finger roll is no good. Rebound Nance. Kicks it out to Davis. Long pass up. Oh! Washington under the basket by itself. Leaky Black didn't see him.
That is great hustle by Ross.
And Ross comes back after they saw who was that. Davis that saw him, tried to get the ball down, and it was deflected. Oh my gosh. Washington came open. Leaky Black didn't see him. Nance gets the ball in. Finds Love.
Caleb still scoreless in this first half.
Love kicks it. He takes another three. This one is good. Carolina needed it. Now he'll play a little defense. Joyner walks the ball up. Now they get it to the big guy. He faces up.
3-point lead for Carolina.
Double team. Rotate, rotate. They kick it. Marcel, long three. It's good. Oh my gosh. And I think this is Marcel, number 14. Yes, it is Marcel. The score is tied up again. 3-second difference on the clock. Coach calls a timeout. 26.5 seconds.
Locked up at 33. Late in the half at Chapel Hill.
That's the only thing about double teaming. If you double team, you're definitely going to have to rotate. When you have a team that doesn't mind moving the ball and State, they've seen it before. They've seen it before. They know once you go double team, if the big man gets that ball out, all you have to do is move the ball. If the defense can't rotate quick enough, you're going to have wide open shots, and Marcel is sinking them. But what can you do? Do you? Well, actually, let me think about this again now. If State's going to hit those wide open shots, then I guess we got to rethink. Would you rather them work hard to get 2 points, or leave them wide open to hit a three, an easy three? You know, no such thing as an easy three, but if you're hitting it that night, then that's an easy three. All right, well, let me rethink it. I did say we might have to double team, but if they're going to hit the outside shots, if we can't rotate, it might just be better to just go with your chances on playing defense against Burns and not letting him hit 2-point baskets, but we'd rather have him score 2 than Marcel shoot a three. Let's go. We got to run the offense. Love, you just want to shoot an outside shot. Ah, misses the dunk. He's fouled. That's a foul. That's a couple of times we've gotten bailed out right there.
Jalen Washington. Oh no, Casey Morsell.
That was just
Well, DJ Burns does not have a great vertical, Wes, but he is 6'9" and 275 pounds.
but he got him on the wrist.
For a guard to get it over him, and Ross is trying to come from behind.
And then Love stops playing. Let's go, baby. You got to keep playing. Let's go.
So here's Jalen Washington to shoot his 20.
Oh, first miss for Carolina from the line. 3.5 on the clock.
Well, if you're North Carolina State, what you got to make sure here is that you block out so you don't give them a cheap one. Kevin Gates is going to call time.
If for no other reason to say that, right?
All right, so coach is going to call a timeout for State. Pretty good call. Pretty good timeout right there. Set something up, coach. 3.5 seconds.
Always a first steal on the way out.
Go ahead and get used to it right now, because this is how the game's going to be, guys. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a close game all the way. Mr. Seo, what's going on? Nick Devon, or Nick Devon, what's going on? Appreciate your content and commentary throughout the game. Hey, man, you know, I'm just trying to do my little thing here. You know, I know some people can't find the game or at work and they can't see the game. So, that's why I do it. That's why I do it. Even if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be talking to television anyway. So I appreciate that, Nick. Leaving guys wide open. Why is Nance slapping at the ball? Go grab it. That's what I'm saying. These guys. All right, so we're back late here. So we'll take for granted. Washington hits one of the two.
A foul was called in the backcourt on Carolina.
Now with 2.3 seconds, come on, y'all gonna go to another timeout? 2.3 seconds left, State gets it in. This is gonna be Joyner, half court shot. Woo! Offline, because they hit the center, probably would have bounced in. So Carolina leads for halftime in the lead by 1.
Stand by, here's Kelsey Riggs. And the nothing but net.
Thanks. Welcome into this ACC Network halftime report alongside three former national champs, Luke Hancock, Carlos Boozer, Joel Berry. I'm Kelsey Riggs. Great to be with you. And we have got a battle in Chapel Hill.
As usual.
With the 1-point lead over NC State at the break. But Booze, this has been a good one, and you guys are loving what you're
All right, so we got some expert analysis by a Duke Blue Devil, and also by a Carolina hero. Let's see what they're gonna say. This is Boozer.
Yeah, he is being poised right now. He is the one that's leading this team. He has done a great job of putting pressure.
This is Joel Berry speaking.
Defense. He is 8 for 8 from the free throw line right now. This is the type of production that they need, and they have to find a way to get Caleb Love going. If they can get him going along with RJ and Armando Bacot, get them going as well, and they'll start getting things will start getting going for him.
What does that look like for Caleb Love? What do they need from him to get him going?
You know, I think he's got to get downhill a little bit more.
Yeah, go to the basket.
Hit those tough shots. All season, he's been able to hit shots, but when he shoots 15, 16, 17 plus shots a game, I just don't think their offense is as balanced. I don't think they get as quality it looks. If I'm Caleb Love, I do what RJ Davis is doing. He's 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Get downhill, get fouled, keep
go to the basket.
A lot of energy and emotion in a game
go
like
to the
this.
basket.
What's important?
Settles for those daggone 3-point shots. I know.
You just got to be able to control that energy. You have to be able to control those emotions.
May be
this is
open.
a game that you know you want to win, and both of these games are important for both of these teams. This is a quad 1 win for both of these teams. So being able to control those emotions, stick with the game plan, and just continue to be poised in what you're doing.
North Carolina with a 1-point lead at the break. They are looking for their 3rd straight conference win for the first time this season. When we come back, we've got to take you around the ACC. Lots of other teams in action. Some of them that came down to the buzzer. And it was a fun day
All right, so we're at halftime. Exactly, Sean. Get to the rack. Got to get to the rack. I mean, he can do it. Go to the rack, get fouled, get on the line. But where's that coaching that's telling them that? I mean, is somebody? We can see it. The commentators can see it. Is somebody telling them, get to the basket, son. Get to the basket. Get fouled. Go to the free throw line. You know, if he's worried about scoring, that's still buckets. That's still points. Like, it's better to stand out beyond the 3-point line. You're not hitting your three right now, and ending the game with 6 points. If that's what you're focusing on, and you know, every basketball player, you know, I'm just sorry, it's how it is. Everybody except Leaky Black, they determine how well they played the game by how many points they score. You know what I'm saying? So and heck, that's how the fans do too. Only coaches look at that and say, hey, but you did this, son, but you did this. You know, that's why I like Leaky Black. You know, I don't have a problem with what Leaky Black does out there defensively. And if he scored 10 points a game, you know, I'd love it for him because I think that could get him in to the pros. But with all that said, let's get back to the question, the problem at hand. For Love, just get downhill, go to the basket, get some fouls, you know, go to the free throw line, score that way. It doesn't have to just be 3-point shooting. Like, that doesn't. So what? Your 3-pointer is off. Is that all you can do? Let's go, man. It's basketball. It's basketball. I can get fouled. Go to the. I mean, he can't be. Am I frozen? Come on, man. Let's go. Oh. How in the heck did that happen? All right, having some technical difficulties. Hope you guys can still at least hear me. Let me see if I can get this working again.
It's like having a physical therapist right in your own home. It's helped with the swelling and the pain. The tingling feeling is gone. Call right now and order your very own Legzercise Pro, the clinically proven automatic leg mover that soothes pain and naturally promotes healthy circulation. Call now.
All right, let's go around the ACC.
All right, we're back. I don't know what happened there.
It's a hand on it, comes up with the steal, and wait till you see what happens on the other end. Bang, bang! Good shot. He got all out. Good set up.
All right, make sure my camera is working on both ends. All right, here we go. Hang on, let's see what we got here. Let's go, hey coach. Big Michael Smitty back in the house. Need 93 team to speak to them yet. The 93 team definitely needs to speak to them. Go Heels need a big second in. Feed the monster Baycott. Yeah, he had to go out there at the end there for what was it, like the last a little bit more than 3 minutes left on the clock. All right, here we go. All right, for North Carolina State, their scores are Quavion Smith with 7 points. He has 2 fouls. Marcel also has 2 fouls, but 9 points. He has 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. 2 big threes there for him. Actually 3. Joyner has 3 points, and off the bench, Ross has 5. He also has 2 fouls. For North Carolina, Baycott is the only one with 2 fouls. 7 points. Nance has 3 points. Leaky Black 4 points. RJ Davis keeping the Heels in it with 16 points. Love has 3. He has 1 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 4 from a 3-point line. That right there is our issue with it. He shot 5 times, and 4 of those are from the 3-point line. Get to the basket. Get to the basket. Yeah, he got fouled on that last dunk attempt. He got fouled on the wrist. It wasn't called. That's all right. Keep getting to the basket. And then off the bench, Washington has scored 1 point for the Heels, and that is it. No bench production so far. And not really for either team. Not a lot of bench production. Team stats. Field goal percentage. State is shooting 46.4, Carolina 32.1. And still, we have the lead. That's field goal percentage. 3-point shooting. North Carolina State, 5 of 8, 62.5%. That is outstanding. Who shoots 62.5%? Now, that's wide open threes, and they're knocking them down when they're wide open, definitely. So we definitely got to get on that. Carolina is 4 of 13 for 30.8%. Free throw shooting, State 100%. They've hit both of theirs. Carolina has shot 13 times. They hit 12. Not bad at all. 92.3%. Carolina is now out rebounding State by 3, 18-15. There's your assists, your steals, your blocks, turnovers. State has 1 more than Carolina. They have 7. Carolina has 6. There's your fouls right there. Let's hope that Carolina can. Maybe if we can get Love into to understanding. Hey, go to the basket and get people in foul trouble. We can go ahead and get in the bonus early in the second half. That's going to help us. That's going to help us, especially if we can't score. And we definitely gotta figure something out when Baycott gets back in there. All right, because he and the big guy, they're going at it, and we can't get Baycott. He can't get in foul trouble. Baycott can't get in foul trouble. Coach may have to just go with He may have to it may have to be a numbers thing. You know, he may have to just say, hey, do we want to, for lack of a better term, do we want to give Burns, let's say, the opportunity to score those 2 points? Do we want to go with the 2 point, or do we want to double team and have State swing that ball and us not be able to close out, you know, or rotate and give State wide open threes? Nah, I'd rather go for like just having us one-on-one with that with Big Burns. If Burns scores 2 points, you know, in the paint, at least we're not letting them drop threes. Technically, it seems like a 3-point shot would be harder to make than a 2. But at least we are making it hard for Burns to score down there. All right? Then if we can get Burns in foul trouble, that'll work well for us, because if we double team and State rotates the ball and they hit the threes, that's we can't handle that. We can't handle that. That's what I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Rodney Sessum's in the house. What's going on, Rodney? We can't stop Fat Boy from North Carolina State. They run their offense through him. Yep. Ray Malv, transition game will take care of that. Play our up-tempo game, and Fat Boy won't last long. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Ray and Rodney. Let's go with that then. I'm just afraid that I know they're gonna. You know they're gonna go to Fat Boy. You know they're gonna go to Burns. All right. And let's just hope Baycott doesn't get in foul trouble. You know, hey, make it hard for the big guy. Get your hands up, make him shoot over you. Don't get in foul trouble. Do the same thing for him. Let's hopefully Carolina. All right, coach. Don't touch that connection again. All right, guys. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. We're back. Told you, wouldn't take me long.
Took 2 free throws, let alone the 12 or 13 the Tar Heels had.
All right, second half. It is going to be State's ball. Roy Williams court.
Few minutes of the first half with 2 personal fouls. Let's see if North Carolina State goes right to DJ Burns to see if they can pick up the third on Baker.
Yep, they're going to Burns. All right, they get the ball down to Burns, of course, like we said they would. Burns is going to back Baycock down, turns around, jumper. It's off the mark, and I don't know, Carolina stood around and looked, but they came out there with the rebound anyway. Now, they go to Baycock. Baycock, spin move, and the big man is called for the foul. All right, starting off looking good, the way we want it. That's 1 foul. Let's go. Keep getting to the basket, guys. Get these guys in the bonus. Baycock goes to the basket as soon as he gets the ball. Like, he knows the big man doesn't have the foot speed to work with him. Joyner brings the ball down to Quavion Smith back on the floor. Joyner takes a long 3. It's off the mark. Rebound, Leaky Black. He brings the ball down for the Tar Heels.
1 for 5. Generally, he's a barometer for North Carolina State. If he plays
Finds Love. Love goes back to the big man. Spin move. Spins again in the lane. He's fouled on the play. And that is the 3rd foul for Burns. Go sit down, big man.
Baycock does a nice job just going right to the basket against Burns. And you know,
so far, so good.
Handle Burns defensively have the Tar Heels.
But Coach leaves him in there.
Handle guys get you sit over on the bench, attack him on the other end.
Anytime we can talk about the kangaroo kid there.
Oh, ooh, Baycott uses all the rim on that one. Hits his first. 37-33 is the score right now. North Carolina in the lead. We are in Chapel Hill. Baycott hits both of them, and Carolina picks up full court.
As a college player, Dan, he revolutionized the game a little bit.
Joyner walks it across the timeline. He's on the UNC logo. Finds Quavion. He goes straight to the basket. Floats that over Nance. This young man is instant offense. He ain't thinking about passing. He thinking about nothing but getting to the basket. Davis comes across. He's now on the logo. Finds Baycott. Baycott hands it back to Davis. Nobody there. They find Leaky Black. Leaky Black gets into the lane. Fall away is no good. Rebound Joyner. Rebound Burns. Now to Quavion. Hey, y'all got to stop him because he's going to the basket. He don't want to do nothing but score. Kicks it back out, and it's stolen, almost stolen by Love.
Wilson, another thing Burns has to be careful about is setting an illegal screen. He's got those 3 fouls. He's been very active setting screens out at the top for the Wolfpack guards. Got to make sure he gets himself set.
Casey Morcell got banged on the right shoulder, went to the other end of the floor to kind of shake it off. And he's back here in the forecourt.
State gets it in. Quavion wants to go to the basket, and he does. Left-hand layup is good. Come on, Carolina. You know, all he wants to do is get to the basket. He's not going to pass it. Cut him off. Make him do something he don't like to do.
And we're talking about Smith to slow it down just a bit. And that's
2
what you
steps.
see right there.
Layup is good.
In the first half, he wasn't completing the drive. He was pulling up for those little floaters.
So Baycott's third with just better than 2.
Baycott has 3.
Dewana has checked in for Coach Keats. Meanwhile, to Quavion Smith, who's got 5 straight games of 20 or more. 8 total on the season.
Quavion.
Leads the 3-point trip. He's got a dozen now.
Here's North Carolina State coming with the pressure.
Carolina gets the ball in.
38 now.
They will clear. Marcel's guarding Love.
Caleb Love hit a 3 late in the first half.
The score is tied up, ladies and gentlemen. Love pulls up for another 3. Rims out. Rebound. Leaky Black. And he's fouled on the play.
And it's on to Quavion Smith.
And that is on Jaquavion. Foul on Jaquavion.
The Wolfpack's 1-2 punch has got 3 each. And Carolina's inside. Big has got 3.
That is a hard matchup for Quavion Smith.
Well,
he's matched up against
I guess they just said, Love, keep shooting when you get open. Don't try to get to the basket. Come on, Leaky. Leaky Black misses the first. That is, I think that is the 3rd foul, though. Or is that 4 team fouls?
On the front end of the 2-shot chance for
3 fouls, 3. Leaky Black hits 1 of 2. 17:35 on the clock. Joyner brings it down, being guarded by Davis. Carolina in the lead by 1.
And with Burns on the bench, it suddenly feels like a very perimeter-driven game now for NC State at the offensive side. And there's Joyner.
Joyner pulls up, hits it. State's going nowhere. In fact, they have taken the lead by 1. Jermon, what's going on?
North Carolina State has the ability to play very effectively out on the perimeter. Joyner has struggled today, but if he can get it going.
Skip pass over to Love.
State in front by 1. Here's Love on the drive.
Love is fouled. I think he was fouled on the floor, so they won't count it. That's gonna be on Marcel.
Love is another guy, Wes.
That's 14 fouls on the Wolfpack. Carolina has 1.
Get to the basket and the ability to finish.
Wolfpack now has bumped themselves a little bit of foul trouble here early.
Nice play. Nice play by the Tar Heels. Nice inbound play. They get the ball into one big man, that's Nansen, and throw it over the top. to Baycock, who lays it in. Carolina goes back up by 1, 40-41. I will update my score. The next dead ball, Joyner, same spot, same results. Joyner puts the Wolfpack back up by 1 with 16:30 left on the clock. And he is full court on Davis, just like he's been the whole game. Nance doing too much dribbling, but they find the big man, Baycock, banks it off the glass, and it's good. Now Carolina goes back up by 1. Quavion comes out there with it. They get it to Joyner. Joyner has the warm hand, so they keep it in his hands. Now I think this is Ross at the top. Throws it up and foul over the back by, I think that's Ebenezer. I gotta find out what, I've got to learn to pronounce his last name is what it is. Carolina up by 1, 15 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock.
Next on Behind the Series.
The ball up in the
And we have a timeout.
Here's this young sub from Jersey, brimming with confidence and meatballs.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one. One for the ages.
The Subway Series. The greatest.
It's going to come down to it.
We're Carvana, the company.
And when I say it, I mean to the last few minutes of the game, maybe even the last few seconds.
Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana.
All right, we're now updated.
Answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry.
My man Jermine in the house.
Real offer in seconds.
Come on, Hills, keep them in foul trouble. Yep.
Pay you on the spot and pick up your car. That's it. So
Let's go get some stops though.
And say hello to the new way at Carvana.
New customers get our best deals on all smartphones. That's right, but what if I'm already a customer?
Need stops, be careful. Mondo, you have 3 fouls, definitely. Earl Lyles.
What if I'm new to AT&T?
In a way, that's what you want. Let's get some stops. Need.
Is he okay?
Be careful.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone. Get up to $1,000 off on our most popular smartphone.
Yeah, got to keep them in, or get them in foul. Keep them in foul trouble. Yeah. Hey, that deserves a look, just to see what kind of foul trouble everybody's in. For State, Gant has 1, Burns has 3, Smith 3, Marcel has 3. And then off the bench, Ross has 2. Duwana, I think is his name. Duwana. He has 2 fouls. For Carolina, the only one in foul trouble was Baycock with 3. Black has 1, Davis has 1, Trimble and Dunn both have 1. Rebounding, Carolina has the edge. Turnovers, Carolina has the edge in that. We're not hitting the 3-point well tonight, so hey, we just keep doing what we're doing. Go inside. We're 4-14. State has cooled down just a little bit, 55.6, but that's still outstanding from the 3-point line.
Now with his 61st, surpassing Billy Cunningham. The list of the top fouls pretty
15 likes, 15 likes. I'm close. Trying to get to the magical number of 20 today. But thank you all for the 15 likes.
Wasn't that common in the early 60s?
All right, Carolina leading by 1. Davis brings the ball down, gets it to Love. Love off the high screen, skips it over to Davis. Davis stutter steps, finds Armando. He decides to put it on the glass. He wants to get to the basket now. Go up strong, he does, and he's fouled on the play. And Duano was like, come on, bro, I didn't touch him.
With 15:30 to go. They had a tell you, at this rate, the Tar Heels are going to be living at the free throw line here in the second half.
Yeah, you got to.
Like you say, that's their 6th foul already, and there's 15
That is
minutes
6 fouls.
left in the half.
So here is Armando.
Go ahead and get those. Get 4 more.
Into the two-shot try. And that's cleanly through.
Gotta hit your free throws today, baby.
After we wrap at Chapel Hill, Kelsey Riggs.
Burns comes back in the game for Ebenezer.
Hancock, Carlos Boozer recaps the day of his highlights and analysis in the ACC. Coverage you can only
Carolina up by 2.
It's nothing but net on ACC Network and streaming live on the
And now by 3. 15:30 left in this game. This team's got to learn how to close games. Yep. This is true. All right. They find the big man. It's gonna match. If we get a foul right here, got to take him out. That's all you can do right there. That's all you can do. Burns off the glass, left hand bank shot.
15-foot jumper. He can make the 15-foot jumper, but he's much better going to the basket than falling away.
45-44, Tar Heels.
Carolina leads by 1. 44-45. They set the high screen for Love. Love tries to get to the basket. He does. Scores.
That's one of the things you've been thinking about.
Got it. Hey, that's where you're going to get your baskets. Now play some defense. Stop complaining about the foul or the foul that wasn't called. Now Carolina puts Nance on him.
Nance defending Burns, turns with the left hand.
Good defense. Hey, he did all he could do right there.
Armando needs 17 today to become the Tar Heels all-time leader.
Armando gets the ball down. He faces up. Skip pass. 3 for Nance. It's off the mark. Good box out down there. By State. That was by Quavion. The big man misses everything on that little jumper right there. Carolina needs a score right here. Davis goes around his man. Strong layup is good. 44-49 is the score. 13:49 on the clock. And State calls a timeout to calm down the wine and cheese crowd.
49-44 in front of a sellout house at Smith Center. We continue on ACC.
And we have another timeout.
It's bow time. Get more bow for your dough with a Bojangles family unit, like our delicious scratch-made biscuits.
Let's go is exactly it. All right, got a little timeout here. We have these spans or these spaces in the game where we play really good defense and things go our way. We'll go on a little run, and then I don't know. We take our seems like we take our foot off the gas, and then the other team gets back in it. We can't do that too many times tonight. So that was a good timeout there by Coach. The coach of North Carolina State, because he could feel it coming. Didn't want these guys to get too far ahead, because in other words, he may even be helping take the foot off Carolina take their foot off the gas right here. But I do like what Carolina is doing or has done when they came out of halftime. They went right to Baycock, tried to get Burns in foul trouble. He did pick up his 3rd foul, but now he's right back out there. Carolina has decided we better just go man-to-man on Burns right now, because we're not rotating quick enough to stop that outside shooting, because once we double team him and he sees it, he gets that ball out quick. So Carolina would rather them score 2 points than 3 points. I like that thinking right there. And just make him work for it. Make him work for it. What's Burns looking like right now? Burns, 11 points. Have Davis played the whole game? Coach did take him out. He took him out for a little. It might have been like almost 3 minutes, because Dunn was bringing the ball down. Did Davis? I don't know if it was that long, but I think Davis. Yeah, Davis did go out one time then. Quavion is blocked. I'll wait for Quavion to get a block so I can say blocked by Quavion. Davis is fouled, and he's able to get that ball up on the basket. He's holding his hand or his wrist.
Which is his second and the 7th on the Wolfpack with 13:24 to go, Dan.
But he got up pretty quick.
Well, he fights around the screen and then just keeps following. And the guy who helps make that play is Nance, who switched on the screen, got Quavion Smith to slow down.
I think he's gonna be good.
The only thing that's a little concerning here is
Jesse Garcia. He needs 2 rebounds from Joyner. He might get it for you. Davis hits the free throw.
Largest lead for Carolina. Davis now.
Carolina now up by 6, but there's plenty of time left in this game. 13-24.
Really since mid-December. Push the point total.
Davis hits both.
3 full points, and you saw the increase in percentage from the 3-point line. He's got 20 today.
Garcia must have some money on this.
10 of those 20 coming from the free throw line. So he has been extremely aggressive in the attack.
Joyner with the ball. He finds Quavion being guarded by Leaky Black. He gets rid of it. Was this Ross? Ross for 3. And Carolina. Whoa, Davis saved that. I thought he stepped out.
Ross made one of those threes earlier, but in that kind of a critical situation,
Davis gets across the timeline.
That's the shot you wanted through the Wolfpack.
They find Nance, who finds Leaky Black. Oh, Leaky was gonna. I thought Leaky was gonna rip the rim down. Good defensive closeout there. That might have been on Ross. Or was that on the big guy? Is that on Burns? That's 8 fouls. 12 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock.
This is where the injuries to Dusan Mahorcic and Jack Clark really impact NC State.
Leaky hits the first. And I guess that was on the big guy.
Don't forget Saturdays are big for college basketball on ACC.
Ebenezer D comes back in the game.
1 o'clock Eastern, NC State and Wake Forest from Winston-Salem. Then Duke and Georgia Tech.
Earl Nickel has not played. Right, he don't play him. He doesn't play him.
Passy at 5 for Clemson and Florida State. Offered to you by Subway, and then Dan and I will be at the
yeah, he doesn't. I don't know why Coach doesn't play Nichols. He's sitting right in the middle of the bench right there. Now he hadn't seen the floor at all. Styles got a little PT today. Styles done. Is Puff Johnson hurt? Because he ain't been out there. Joyner, long 3 is off the mark. Rebound, Love got his hands on it. And evidently Love steps out of bounds. And the Wolfpack get another shot at it. 20 seconds put back on the clock.
North Carolina State. We said North Carolina isn't the offensive rebounding juggernaut as a team, although Baycott is, that they have been in the past, but they are tremendous.
Foul called. That's going to be on Davis. Hey, this ref, whoever that ref is calling it tight, man. Like, You can't move anybody out of the way when you're trying to go around the screen or anything. All right, State gets it in, hands it off to Quavion. Leaky Black. What? Come on, you got to show that to me, ref. Let's go. Show that to me, ref. Come on now.
Hubert Davis's team has but 4 assists in the game.
That's 3 fouls in Carolina. We don't want to put them in the bonus right here.
Well, it has been a dribble drive game.
All right, they get it in to Ebenezer D. To Quavion. Go to the basket. Off the mark this time. Leaky Black comes out there with the rebound. What kind of decision is he going to make? He goes to the basket. Tries to dunk it, but it is denied. And Quavion leaks out. 3 is no good. Nance gets it. Leaky Black finds Davis. Davis takes a quick 3. That's off. Come on, not a good decision. Let's go. That's 2. And then we don't get back. And the ref, whoever that ref is, calling everything, bro. Let me see that foul. That's at least a 2-point. Well, that's a, yeah. Gosh, Carolina had 2 chances right there. Leaky Black did the right thing going for the dunk, but it was just a great defensive play. I think that might have been Ross who denied the dunk. And then right back down the court, Carolina, after the missed shot from State, we get the ball, and Davis takes it was an early 3. It was an early 3. Let your big guy get back down the court, and let's take good shots, man. Like, nobody down there to get the rebound. I mean, you hit the 3, great shot, but in that situation, I think I wait. We've got the lead. Let's get a good shot. We need this. We just missed one we should have had. Let's take our time right here, and heck, get them in more foul trouble. Go to the line, go to the basket. All right. Instead, State gets 2 out of it.
There are all kinds of products in this world.
All right, let's update the score right here. State
More fun.
with a 2-point basket. They should have never got.
12,000 experts whose responsibility
Carolina with 53.
guide you through the happiest and most difficult times. People who know the most valuable things in life aren't things at all.
All right, hang on in there, Carolina.
This is our product.
Gotta hang in there.
This is what we do.
Keep cheering for them, everyone. This game is definitely not over by a long shot. 11 minutes, 41 seconds left to go. Carolina leading 53-46. That's 7 points. Had some opportunities there, I thought, to go up, but just couldn't finish the plays.
Gatorade Fit. Healthy, real hydration today. Helps you feel tomorrow.
For State, their big man, Burns, has 11 points. He does have 4 fouls. To Quavion Smith, 12 points. He's got 3. Marcel, 11 points. He has 3. And State's bench is doing a little bit. Well, actually, they're not. I'm sorry. Still only have 5 points, and that's by Ross. For North Carolina, Baycock now with 17 points, 12 rebounds. He has 3 fouls. Nance has no fouls, and that is he'll be on Burns as long as the game's for the rest of the game right now. He'd be on Burns. I'd have Baycock behind him just in case he needs to block. He could block a shot or something from behind, from over the top. Black has 7 points. RJ Davis with 20. Love has 5. But see, that right there is where Love takes himself out of being a great player, because he only has 5. He's 5 points, but he has nothing else. He don't have a block. Well, he don't have a turnover. He don't have a block. He don't have a steal, an assist, a rebound. Washington off the bench for North Carolina has 1 point. That is it. Carolina gets the ball in.
53-47. A dozen for Casey Morcell on the and one as we went to break, and NC State to within 6.
State defending way out top. Armando Baycott way out top. Has no reason to be out there. I hate that part of their game. Love, another drive. And Baycott with the rebound. Puts it back in there for him. But even though Love missed that, that's what we need him. We need him getting to the basket. Yep, exactly. That's what the commentator's saying.
To block out Armando Baycott, if there's one guy in the country you need to block out, it's Baycott.
Joyner pulls up. It's 2. It's going back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth. 10 minutes, 51 seconds on the clock. It was not back and forth as far as the lead, but just scoring back and forth. Armando Baycott. Come on, move. Nance. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Nance all the way to the basket. Left hand slam.
Just 5 for Nance.
State brings it down. Screen set up top. Joyner, another pull-up. Jumper is no good. Rebound by Baycott. Love comes out there with the rebound. He wants to take his man behind the back dribble. Throws it to a cutting Leaky Black. Yeah, I don't know if he was going for Leaky Black or if he was going for Baycott. Either way, it turned out for the Tar Heels, who are now up by 10 with 9 minutes and 51 seconds left. Now to Quavion, he's not going to pass it.
On the drive, foul by Black, and Jaquavion took a nasty fall under the basket to our right.
Quavion is fouled on the play, but he is in a little bit of agony, ladies and gentlemen.
NC State trainer Ron Cooper quickly to Quavion Smith.
When you get the leg moving like that and you're laying on the ground, that is you're got to go through a little bit of agony right there.
Fourth,
a little pain.
The 5th on Carolina, but the concern now for the Wolfpack.
Oh, was that Baycott?
Is their star sophomore Jaquavion Smith.
It looked like he landed really
Smith's
hard.
still on the floor. I don't think there was anything malicious about the foul.
And you see Bert Smith and Jeff Clark at the table.
Oh, he got hit up. He hit him up top.
And that Leaky Black went to block the shot, and it comes down right across his face. And Wes, keep in mind that, you're talking about basketball play and that kind of stuff. The officials here, they're
And
looking
Jaquavion landed squarely on his tailbone.
Excessive and or unnecessary.
Oh, Red,
So
they're probably going to give him a flagrant. But he was going for the ball.
And that goes from being a common foul to a flagrant foul.
Right.
And they're just going to call that because he made contact with his head. That's all it is. Lynch.
Another look.
So he's trying to block the shot clearly, and as he swings through, and as he follows through, he catches him right on the side of the head.
Watch.
And
we're going to call this a flagrant one.
Smith is still down.
Right.
George Lynch, that's who it is, behind the scores table.
And Kevin Keats is out, and I think they're tending to Jaquavion Smith.
I don't know I don't know exactly what he hurt, but it just looked like he landed square on his tailbone. But then he's laying on his back, so must have hurt something else.
Is down to help Ron Cooper, his colleague at NC State.
Oh, they may be taking him. They may be bringing a stretcher or something out for him.
And
Weston, they may be asking for the medical personnel, the EMTs, to come in.
Sure.
All right, it doesn't look good for Jaquavion.
Beyond our viewpoint here as to what the injury is for Jaquavion, we certainly don't want to speculate here on the condition here, what they're looking for.
Yeah, it's almost like the refs are almost forced to say it's going to be some kind of flagrant one or something like that.
Wes, we really can't see what.
Even though if you look at the
basket stanchion there, we really.
I'll take it back. I'll just let them sort it out. But Leaky Black was definitely not being malicious.
Yeah.
Back committing dumb fouls cost him.
So forth,
and
well, this
he has
talented
4
young man
now.
was making a what I would call a typical Turquavion.
Good things happen when you drive the ball. Yep. Yeah, that might be a flagrant. Got him in the head. Bad injury. They're hoping young man is okay.
As you would expect. And now we're seeing some additional emergency personnel coming down, and
Dang,
now
what happened, man?
A backboard, if you will, is being brought out. But as Dan told you, we have seen his feet move. So we will step aside here as Turquavion Smith.
Yeah, he landed squarely on his tailbone, and so it could be a back injury. But that's just speculation. But they're bringing out the stretcher. They're gonna take Turquavion off the court on that. So they're just wanting to be cautious. One good thing is we did see movement out of him. As soon as he hit, he was still moving. I thought may have tried to catch himself or whatever, but I didn't see that on the replay. But he was moving around. But I think they're just gonna be cautious because he's probably saying he hurt his back somehow.
What did you expect? Did you think you could relax?
Hate to see that because he's definitely in pain. Man, it's not looking good. I think he fell really hard. Hope this is a precaution. Maybe just a hard fall. Hope he's okay. Yep. Definitely don't wish any harm on any of these guys, man. They're on scholarship, you know what I'm saying? Playing for their school. Just being humane. You don't want to see anybody in pain, get hurt for any reason. You know. Plus a lot of these guys, like Turquavion, you know, they may have the opportunity to play at the next level. So nah, definitely don't want to see these guys anybody get hurt. Especially not to the point where you have to be carted out on a stretcher or something like that. But yeah, hopefully it's just like Sean said, hopefully it's just precautionary. All right, if you're just tuning in, there's just a stoppage of play because of an injury. Turquavion Smith is still. Now they brought the real stretcher out. It's like MTE thing right here. They're bringing.
Smith drives to the basket, and he is a defenseless player.
Yeah, he hit nothing but tailbone. But then look where he's. I mean, like the way he held his arm, you would think it was something up here, and it could have been. I mean, you never know. Like when you fall like that, what's gonna happen? Or if you get hurt, you don't know what can be injured. But
severe and or extreme.
You know, Leaky Black, he concerned.
Dangerous contact. Right.
Definitely.
Certainly, the officials consider. You see there the severity of the contact.
Because it's just the more they start bringing out there, and I guarantee the more Leaky Black is like, dang, bro, I definitely need to hurt dude.
This will be a flagrant 2 foul on Leaky Black, and of course the big concern for everybody right now is the health of Turquavion Smith. But the penalty for a flagrant 2 foul is ejection from the game. So Leaky Black will be ejected from the game as a result of
they called it a flagrant 2.
We have continued to tend to Turquavion Smith below the basket here. both benches have
Yeah, I mean,
what the resolve will be.
here's the thing though. If Smith gets up, they may give Leaky flagrant one, maybe. You know, in fact, he may just be a common foul, but because he, you know, I mean, all this, he really got hurt, whatever. It's like their hands are tied, even though you could see on the replay or whatever, even in actual speed, that Leaky Black was not trying to knock this kid down. He was going for the block.
The EFT folks in the building have responded accordingly, and here in just a moment, Quavion Smith will be taken from the floor. As Dan told you, we did see his feet move, but now they have strapped everything in for this route out of the building on the stretch.
You see if they let Leaky go out there. He's probably asking, could I?
Rushing, you didn't see him moving there, but they had everything strapped down.
That's it, right.
All right, got a little a big stop to play for injury. For people just coming in, to Quavion Smith was knocked to the floor on a block attempt by Leaky Black. No malicious intent. He turned. It just, you know.
I really don't know how you handle
He did make contact with his head, and the gentleman was not able to even put a hand down or his feet, and he just landed square on his tailbone. And so we don't know exactly what the extent of the injury was. I'm thinking it may have been something to his back, but we're not sure. But anyway, as a precautionary measure, they took the young man off the court on a stretcher, like a real, you know, emergency stretcher.
That's exactly what we were told. We don't have any more information other than that.
All right.
And Leaky Black, of course, he has left the bench.
And
he's been ejected with the flagrant foul.
And Leaky Black has been ejected from the game, flagrant 2, because he I mean, you know, he's going for the ball, but contact with the head. The crowd doesn't like it. I mean, but like I said, if he gets up, it's Leaky Black is still playing. All right, but that means 2 free shots for State and the ball. Both teams missing an important part. State gets the ball in. And a left-hand shot is good. State, 4 points just like that. Now can Carolina get back into... Thanks for subscribing. Can Carolina get back into a rhythm? Because I think State's ready to play. You know what I'm saying? Their guy went down. State's ready to play.
Drives through traffic, blocked, and a whistle called, and I believe Ernest Ross has picked up his third.
That foul is going to be on Ross. Love went to the basket that time, drove to the basket, and he was fouled from behind. So Love, in the act of shooting, will go to the line to shoot. Well, heck, we're going to shoot anyway. State has 9 personal fouls to Carolina's 5.
That will free up Baycott for those offensive rebounds.
With 9:17 on the clock.
22nd made free throw for North Carolina. They've outscored North
Gant comes back in the game.
22-6 from the free throw.
What's up, Dave Zimmerman? Worst call ever.
Second to rattle back.
I mean, I knew they were going to have to call one kind of flagrant. I honestly didn't think they was going to kick him out of the game. But like I said, if he hadn't went down, if he had got up, they would have called a flagrant 2, definitely. Hey, they might have just called a common foul. Hang in there, kid. Officials love making a point. Let's regroup. Yep, that's the point we got to do now. We got to regroup. Let's go. Somebody move. What you doing? See this guy in trouble? He picked up his dribble. Davis finds Dunn for 3. Can't make it. And rebound. Baycock. Love. Let's go. Move the ball, Love. We'll get it back to you. Move, we'll get it back to you. Love drives, misses, but Armando Baycott with the rebound carves out so much space on a shot. Even though there were 2 or 3 guys around him, he was able to get his hands on the ball, and he's fouled, so he'll go to the line. And that is 10 fouls for State. Carolina in the double bonus with 8 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. So why would you not go to the basket if you could every time? Strong.
For the senior from Richmond, who's now got 20 points and 16 rebounds.
Well, he's well on his way. There's still 8.5 minutes left in this game. He's well on his way to a 20-20.
Sure is. Second free throw good. Tar Heel lead back to 9.
Don't let up on defense. Plenty of time in this game.
There's just not much offense out there on the court for North Carolina.
Joyner step back.
Joyner, he shoots, misses. It's tipped. Love with the ball. Make a good decision, Love. Finds Davis. Davis turns down the 3. Floater.
Off the mark.
It's no good. Now State out running. It's Marcel. All the way to the basket. Misses it. Love may have gotten an elbow. He goes down.
Is down underneath on the baseline.
Yes, I did not see what happened.
Love looks woozy. He may be, I don't know.
Tommy Morrissey and Bert Smith get timeouts called. We'll step aside in Chapel Hill.
Next on Behind the Series.
That performance was legendary.
Love with a little blood comes out of there.
Roast beef, ham, oven roasted turkey, all on the Subway side.
Shades of Hasbro. Nah, it ain't nothing like Hasbro.
Subway Series, the greatest menu of all time.
It ain't nothing like that.
The Category 5 wave has broken containment from the stadium and is heading straight for Fansville.
But Love having to be restrained by his voice. And I'm pretty sure after he saw, smelled, or tasted that blood, he became incensed because laying on the ground there, it looked like he was dazed a little bit. I wonder if anybody saw that. And in basketball, do they have the same rules as they do in football? When it looks like somebody is a little bit woozy or dazed, they go ahead and take them out of the game.
And now I'm sending mixed signals to your barrage.
Love always trying to fight.
Trying to unpack this isn't going to be too much fun. Hey, check the
He definitely doesn't mind.
Forget Allstate. Be better protected from mayhem while saving up to 25% when you bundle home and auto.
Has this ever happened to you?
How was school?
Fine, whatever.
Oh no, not again.
Little elbow action going on there. I think was it Joyner going to the basket?
Smell makes kids tell all the issues they face.
Mom, I need
Getting chippy. Let's go, guys. 7 minutes left. Finishes off. They want to fight.
Listen, there's no magic.
We're standing here. Beat them on the scoreboard. Yep.
But help is available.
Start a Choose Kindness project.
Don't let them get in your head and then make us do crazy things.
Or have trouble hearing conversations? Then you would benefit from hearing aids. Don't
Can't afford to let this one slip.
when you can get Nano's revolutionary technology for just $297. Don't be fooled by higher-priced hearing aids. The CIC Recharge is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology many customers say is superior to more expensive models. Call now and get not one, but 2 Nano hearing aids for just $297. Plus, we'll add a portable charging case and ship your order absolutely free. The CIC Recharge has a tiny in-the-ear canal design that is nearly invisible.
Patrick Mahomes,
important conversations or
0.2. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it.
Recharge hearing aids for only $200.
Everyone else for subscribing to the channel. I thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you so very much.
Again, that's 800-721-7089.
62-53 with 7:40 to play. And while we were away, Dan, they went to review the Casey Marcel drive.
Oh, that's Marcel with the drive.
To the basket, Wes. You can clearly see in the replay that he wards off with that right
That's a nice karate chop.
He hits Caleb Love right in the face with that right arm, and as the officials went over to review, Wes,
Burns.
what they decided was it was a flagrant 1 personal foul.
Burns has 1. T. Smith 12 points. Marcel 12. Joyner has 11.
It was an excessive play.
Off the bench, Ross and Duana have 5 and 2, 7 points off the bench. Carolina shoots a flagrant foul, and that was on Marcel against Love. And Carolina gets the ball. Baycock 22 points. Davis has 20.
And by the way, that was also 10 fouls on NC State.
And of course,
Dunn drives. Tries to throw it off the glass.
Knocked away, scooped up. Here's Thomas.
Can't get it.
11-point lead for Carolina is the largest of the day. That's 64-53.
Hey Garcia, I don't know if Joyner got that rebound for you yet.
Couldn't get through against
Joyner with the ball now, being guarded
6'5" sophomore
by Dunn.
with Love and Davis. So
Baycott, hands up, baby. Don't reach.
after the
There you go. Rebound, Baycott on the missed shot by Duana. 6:50 on the clock. 53-64 is the score. Davis drives to his right. They get it down to the big man. He finds Love. Love drives to the basket. Strong drive. Can't finish it. Number 4 for State. Kicks it back out to, I think this, I'm not sure. I think that's Gant. Now Marcel, they find Joyner at the top, being guarded by Davis. Screen set. Good closeout by Nance on Marcel. He still shoots it. It's blocked by Nance. Rebound by Love. Love do not shoot a 3. Love goes hard to the basket. He is fouled. That's how you get your points, Love. You're not hitting your outside shots. What I would do for the rest of the year, I'm taking 3 outside shots. 3 outside shots. If I hit one of them, 1 or 3, there's Hasbro. One more. If I hit 1 out of 2, you know, I'm going to shoot a few more. But if I miss 3, I'm going to the basket from then on. I'm attempting. That's my shot. My shot is to get to the basket. My attempts will be going to the basket, draw fouls, get on the free throw line, you know, hit my little runner. I wish he had a little short pull-up jumper. All right, Joyner with the ball, being guarded by Dunn. Now Marcel, they find the big man who's back on the court, Nance guarding him, and he's called for the foul. And that big man, I mean, by Burns. Coach had to put him back in there with 5:50 on the clock.
Nance got called for the foul because he's taking his forearms and he's pushing back.
And State starts with Burns again. Nance is on him.
Off the quick inbounds pass.
Spin move. Oh, that boy got skills with the left hand.
So the foul on Nance will be
And like the commentator is saying, even though Nance can't hear him, they're calling the foul on you, big man, because you're putting that forearm on him.
Still in this game.
Got to get your hands up.
Generate some turnovers and get some easy baskets.
And the big guy comes in and scores the 3-point basket the old-fashioned way. 10-point lead, 5 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock. Carolina has got to keep scoring.
Popular co-host of the Sleep Hawk Worldwide podcast that you want to listen to as you're traveling.
Gets it back out to Nance. Nance gets it to Love. Love goes to the basket. Off the glass is no good. Now Joyner. That's a rebound for Joyner there, Garcia. I guess, yeah, that's got to be a rebound. Joyner wants to get to a spot. Burns comes out of there and hits every part of the basket and scores again. Burns off the bench, keeping State in it, 58-66. 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Carolina's got to keep scoring. Davis all the way to the basket. Layup is good. Let's go, let's go, let's go, defense. Come on, Love, turn around, find the ball.
Davis knows it.
Thomas finds Burns. Burns looking for the cutter, it's not there. All right, Baycock, step. Good defense, get your hands up. Good gracious, Burns is scoring from every part on the court. Looks like he wants to get to that left hand. Looks like he wants to get to that left hand, so let's see what he can do with the right. Even though he was on the right side, he shot that with his left hand. Get out there, Nance. Davis to the basket, and the ref calls it on the floor. I thought he gathered. Next year when he's in the pros, that will count.
The play that started the day on the perimeter is now being contested at the rim, Dan.
But Davis does such a great job. He stretches out.
Yeah, they've got to go at Burns, because Burns
on the offensive end. There's not really very much more that Nance.
Yeah, he wants to get back to his left, man.
He's outside the lane, for heaven's sakes.
Because Burns can't foul. He's got 4.
The free throws for R.J. Davis.
R.J. Davis steps up, gets the first.
To Dan's point, he's now got 11 points today at the line. He's got 23 in the ball game.
Doomy V. Was that Dummy V? Baycock just broke the UNC rebounding record. Yep. I think it was. He said something about 17.
His dad was a 2,000-point scorer at Mercyhurst College.
Davis steps up and hits 2 beauties. As my boy Collins for the Hornets says. I think the Hornets are playing tonight. Like right now, they just started. All right. Joyner pulls up for 3. And is rebounded by Baycock. He gets it out to Love. Love going down the court with his hair on fire. Kicks it out to Dunn. Slow down. They find, they go. Don't foul Baycock. Pass down to Baycock. Oh, come on. Let's go, Carolina. Let's go, Carolina. Joyner has put State on his back. He hits the layup down at the other end off. I don't really want to say bad pass by Nance. It was a good look because Baycock had his man sealed under the basket, but was not able to handle it. I think it might have been a little low, but then State picks it up, and Joyner, basically the length of the court for the layup, and it's good. And he's fouled on the play. So this game is not over. Let me update the score here. 10-point lead.
But what about for existing? Is he okay?
And we have a timeout on the court.
We give everyone our best deals on every smartphone. Get up to $1,000 off on our most popular smartphone.
All right, my bad. This is not right. Get it right, coach. All right. So the score is 62-70. think I'm saying it right when I say Carolina, hang in there. Hang in there. Keep attacking the basket. Carolina is in the double bonus. Fat Boy killing us. He definitely is. He is going off. More stupid fouls in a bucket. Let's go finish this thing. Yep. Definitely. All right, let's take a look. I'm having some slow service here for some reason. Box scores. Burns, 18. Burns has 18 points, and that is what he's doing. 18 points, because he only has 3 rebounds. Smith is gone out of the game. He got injured. He had 12 points when he left. Marcel, 12 points. Joyner, 13. He and Smith, he and Burns. It's the Burns Joyner show for State, and Baycock and Davis show for North Carolina, as far as offense goes. I can't see all my information here, but Baycock 21 points, 18 rebounds. So I think he did break the record right there for rebounds. RJ Davis 24, Love 10 points. But we're back in Joyner on the line. Another old-fashioned 3-point basket for State.
Wrist injury for the Wolfpack at the 9:45 mark. And Armando Baycott has become Carolina's all-time leader in double-doubles and in career rebounds here today.
And not only that, Wes, he tied his own record. There's also a record held by Billy Cunningham for the most rebounds by a Tar Heel against NC State. It's 18. He did that last year in Raleigh. He's done it tonight. And Billy Cunningham.
Davis trying to get to the basket. It is deflected out of bounds.
Who's only hit one of their last 7. Saw it knocked away with 7 to shoot here.
Right.
7-point game.
Sorry for what's on the screen right now, but I'm having a little bit of trouble right here. Baycock shoots over, and that goes in. He thought he got fouled, may have gotten fouled.
7 in the half. He's got 16 now here in half 2 for 23.
North Carolina State has been able to regenerate its offense. They've scored a couple of times in a row. They can't get a stop.
18 likes. Let me get 2 more, guys. Joyner for a long 3. Off the mark. Love comes down with the rebound.
I don't think any NC State possession at this point where Burns doesn't touch the ball is a good possession.
Love goes around his man. Layup, no good. Got to stop ball now. Burns all the way to the basket. He's fouled by Nance.
What you'd expect in a game between these two teams.
Carolina just can't put State away.
On North Carolina. He's probably a couple of free throws for Joyner.
He's probably just happy to be fouling somebody other than Burns.
Yeah, fair.
All right, guys, sorry for what you see on the screen, other than my face right there. Maybe it'll pop up here shortly.
He's now got 15 in the ball game and is 5 for 5 in the line.
Patrick Mahomes, 0.2. Hey, thanks for subscribing to the channel there. And State still in it. Still has not given up.
He's been the guy. He's got 13 and a half. 16 down the ball game. And quite frankly, this is where the offense is coming from. He and Burns. Yes.
Picking up a little defense, full court, and almost a turnover. Nance.
Davis taps his head to indicate the offense.
Finds Davis.
Davis against
10 seconds to shoot. They get it down to Baycock. Skip pass over to Love. Love drives. Floater is good.
That's some catch.
Hey, what you won't see is going to catch in the NFL tonight, as you saw there. 95 seconds to go. It's a 9-point game.
Joyner stopped at the free throw line. Nance comes out of it with the rebound and gets it to Davis with 1:27 seconds on the clock. Coach Davis calling the play. 21 seconds to shoot. So Carolina's going to use some time on the board, on the clock, excuse me. It's a spread offense right here. Marcel guarding the ball. Baycott comes up top the screen. He was open. He's open out. They find Nance is blocked, and it's blocked out of bounds with 0.6 seconds on the clock. So he took his time to wind up to shoot that shot. 1.1 left on the clock, but Carolina only has 0.6 seconds to shoot this one. Nice, nice play. It ball hit the rim. So Love missed the dunk. Nice little toss up top for Love. Love misses the dunk. That would have counted, but he got his own rebound and he brought it up out top smartly. He smartly brought the ball up top. Run some time off the clock. State had to foul right there. Nice call. Nice rebound. Nice sneakers.
So here is Love at the line. 5 of 6.
So Love goes to the line. He hits the first free throw. With 51.3 seconds on the clock, Carolina up by 10 points.
13 now for
I think Marcel fouls out.
10 here in the second half.
All right, there we go. A little bit of graphics back on the screen for you guys. And Love hits both. All right, 65-76. Exactly. Not really we're gonna score some points. You just gotta play defense. Joyner still scoring. 41.4 seconds on the clock. Still not over, ladies and gentlemen. 9-point game. I've seen worse happen in the ACC game. 41.4. So now State over there moving their chess piece. What are we gonna do, Coach?
Carolina's day was geared around R.J. Davis and number 5, Armando Baycott.
Plus, we talked about Baycott coming in and how he had a chance today to break the record at North Carolina for double-doubles, the record held by Billy Cunningham. He did it.
Hate love or hate him. He does hit big shots when the clock's 9. He does. That's what he does.
North Carolina State really hasn't had an answer for him, except in the first half when he got in foul trouble.
I hope NC State losers. Go UNC. Yeah.
47 of Carolina.
Hey, and most of us in here are going for North Carolina, but state fans are welcome.
Well, Wes, I would choose not to nitpick because this has been
all right, here we go.
This is the kind of a game, Wes, where North Carolina State is going to pressure you.
Still, Carolina's got to finish this game. It's not over, ladies and gentlemen. You'd be surprised how quickly the tide could turn.
When you go to the free throw line.
Gotta be strong with the ball. Got to make good decisions. They're probably going. Yeah, they're gonna try to just play straight up defense. The length of the court. And if they can get a steal, they will. If they can't get a steal, they'll probably foul.
Because they're the home team, Dan, in the quad factor here.
I don't think they would foul. Well, they might foul immediately.
Well, they needed a quad 1 winner.
Yep.
Nope.
Davis double team.
Look down the court, Love. Let's go, baby.
There's a reach in on Joyner.
Now, of course, Wes.
So, yeah, they're going to try to trap that first, trap the first ball. And if Carolina could get the ball out of the trap, then they foul, which is what they did. If Carolina can get that ball somewhere on the court other than that corner, that would be great.
Well, this is an opportunity for a quad 1 win that it looks like they're going to get.
But we definitely got to hit our free throws, and we have been shooting free throws pretty well today.
More opportunities for quad 1 wins. A very difficult stretch for North Carolina.
Yep, and you see the 3-0 in quad 2, and then no problems with 3 and 4.
Let's protect ball and hit free throws, win it, and finish at the line. Love hits both.
From that standpoint.
Jordan brings the ball down on the right side. He's going to thinking about shooting a quick three.
Step out on Nance.
Three is shot. Rebound though is Davis.
But a foul call.
And there's a foul call
against DeMarco Dunn.
On Dunn.
It'll be his third. 10 on Carolina. So
stopping the ball, stopping the game right there. And Carolina has 10 fouls. It's gonna give State a chance to score points.
Give you an example from last year. Rutgers was 77 in the net, and yet they made the NCAA tournament.
67-78, 26.3 seconds left on the clock. And this is I hate these situations because if Carolina gets lackadaisical right here, throws the ball, makes bad passes on the inbounds, or gets trapped, State can step out, hit a three, and they're still in it. Take it out quick. I hate setting. You don't have to set it up. All right, gets it into Davis. Davis still at the backcourt. He's fouled trying to make that pass to Nance. 20.9 seconds on the clock. 69-78. If Davis can hit these. If Davis can hit these, I can breathe a little bit. Thanks, Coach, and Heels Nation. All right. See, Michael Smitty is already gone. Michael Smitty's feeling that we've got this one under wraps. And I think Coach Davis does too. He's taking Baycock out so he can get his praise.
And I thought Hubert Davis and Armando both yesterday spoke to local media here in the Chapel Hill and the Triangle of North Carolina about what it means to do this at North Carolina and the heritage of the program and all the players that have been here to.
And Davis hits both.
The double record, but certainly the rebound record. And Baycott said, "I want to do it at home."
And it looks like
a Tuesday night trip to the JMA Wireless Dome.
Looks like State has conceded the loss right there now. Rebound, shot by Joyner, does not go. Rebound by Love, and that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Tar Heels have now won 3 in a row. Nice, hard fought game right there. Carolina hung in there.
The only thing here is we hope that Terquavion Smith is okay.
Yeah, and go ahead and send prayers out to Terquavion Smith and his family. Hopefully he is good. But as a precautionary measure, they took him off the court on a stretcher. He was moving. He never stopped moving even after he got hurt or injured, but I think maybe it's something, it could be a back injury. We're not sure, but I'm sure information will come out later, but hopefully that young man is okay and he can come back and continue to play this year. But it was an accidental foul by Leaky Black going for the ball. Leaky Black was also ejected from the game after that foul. He made contact with Terquavion's head. Terquavion was not able to get his balance and landed squarely on his butt, and didn't get back up. Right, he was moving though on the court. He was moving, but he had to be carted off. But Carolina hangs on. 69-80 is the score. Thank you guys for everyone being here. For those who subscribe to the channel, I appreciate you. For those who hit that like button, I appreciate you also. Oh, hang on, guys. I'm getting ready to get a dang. All right. Let's go to the box scores. And you know what? I may not be able to go to the box scores today, guys. I'm having slow internet service for some reason. So, and hopefully I don't get a that's for tomorrow. All right. Hopefully I don't get a copyright claim. But yeah, I'm getting ready to get out of here, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let's see if I got my 20 likes. Did I get 20 likes? I was going for 20 likes. Let's see what happened today. Yes, sir. 22 likes. That's what's up, guys. I appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you all. For hitting that like button. Thank you for hanging out. Carolina family. Check me out next time. Not quite sure when Carolina plays. Once again, like I said, having a little trouble here with connection. So I'm not going to be able to see it on my screen. But I'm sure you guys know Syracuse. Then that rematch with Pitt. Yeah, and then is Syracuse, Pitt. Is it one more before Duke, or is Duke after that? Hey Siri, show me North Carolina Tar Heels basketball schedule. Get a little music in the background. All right, so on the 24th, I got 24th. Oh, I'm I'm definitely going to try to stream that game, but we'll see what kind of shape I'm in. We'll see what kind of shape I'm in during that game. See if I can, even if I'll be able to stream that game. All right. So then we got Pitt. After that, that's February the 2nd, and then on the 4th we got Duke at 6 p.m. The first installment of Duke versus North Carolina, and we are swiftly going through this ACC tournament or ACC conference schedule. Swiftly, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more games from now to March the 4th, and then you guys know what happens then. March Madness. All right, so for North Carolina State, Gant did not score. Burns had 18 points and 3 rebounds. Smith and Marcel both had 12 points. Joyner had 18 points. Off the bench, Ross had 7, and Dewana had 2 points. For North Carolina, the big guy, Armando Bacot, 23 points, 18 rebounds, breaking the school record, I think, for double-doubles also, as well as rebounding. Nance had 5 points. Black had 9 quiet points before he was ejected. R.J. Davis with 26. R.J. Davis, 26. Also, he had 4 rebounds. Hey, Tyler Hasbro and Armando Bacot. Love had 16 points and 5 rebounds. And Washington off the bench with 1 point. Yeah, man. I wish I knew exactly what's going on with Tyler Nickel, but you know that's how it is sometimes. Coach and player relationships or whatever. I don't know. Hey, coach has gotta be feeling you to put you out there. So I don't know what the deal is. All right, not able to close the show out like I always do, guys, with a bunch of information. Well, there it is right there, but slow service tonight. But the main thing, Carolina holds on and defeats State 80-69. What's going on, Louis Sports Network? Thanks for stopping by, dude. My teacher likes Duke, and I love UNC. Hey, that's how it is there, Patrick. That's how it is. And you can tell a Duke fan from far off, man. You can tell a Duke fan, they will always, once they ask you who your team is, if you say Carolina, you can see that look. Definitely be able to see that look in their eyes, or that sound they make, you know. They'll come back with a little comment or something, and I automatically know, hey, oh, you're a Duke fan. Which is no love, you know. I don't hate on them if they're Duke fans. If you're a Duke fan, you're a Duke fan. But we all know that we can't wait for that showdown. All right, guys. Having trouble with my internet service, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Once again, thank you guys for the 25 likes. And I hope you guys join me for the next installment of North Carolina. It's going to be North Carolina in Syracuse. Hope we win that one. And I'll check you guys out next time. I'm Coach Gary. Peace.
Love all the way through, almost turned it over. Look out.